With classes set to start in less than 3 weeks, a new Christian college in East Texas is facing questions from the community about its legitimacy.
KLTV 7's investigative team has been looking into the claims. What they found took them directly to the college's president's office. KLTV 7's Julia Janae has more on how the school has answered and changed after they started asking questions.
That's right. Yesterday, Carver Christian Institute told us they plan to begin classes on September 6th. After we started digging into the school's affiliations and accreditation, some tough questions got a new response from the school president. He told me today they're not going to start classes until they get things in order. Carver Christian Institute President C. Dwayne Holland says he's bringing something new to East Texas.
We have a lot of pastors in the area that can't just take off and go to Dallas to seminary. Neither can they take off and go east of the Mississippi River to go to Atlanta, Georgia.
The fledgling school has taken over the halls of shuttered Lon Morris College, offering certificates, bachelor's and doctorate degrees, mostly on biblical subjects. In June and July, the school grabbed local headlines for bringing Jacksonville a southwest branch of the historic Carver College in Atlanta. But in our call to Atlanta, it's been reported that it is a site or a satellite campus of Carver College there in Atlanta. They told us there's no such thing as an East Texas branch.
I have an articulation agreement that was looked at on both sides.
Hollins admitted there was never a signed agreement between his school and the Atlanta school, but he says they were in discussions.
Because emails don't lie.
That ended in broken ties.
And that wasn't what he told us at Rotary.
Jacksonville business owner Tricia Thomason says Hollins addressed their Rotary Club. She was initially excited about what the new school would bring.
And was quite impressed with him. He told us about being affiliated with Carver College in Atlanta.
Now she's more skeptical.
It was basically when they told me that they had started a GoFundMe page that raised some red flags for me why an institution that was related to Carver College in Atlanta and why they would need that.
One of the jobs of a president is to raise money. And so, of course, we're seeking donations to help sponsor scholarships.
Hollins says they've changed their logo and school name. Paperwork with the Secretary of State confirms those changes made just 2 days ago. Hollins says they are in the process of letting their enrolled students know, but without the Atlanta affiliation, we wanted to know if they were still accredited.
TRAX is national, ABHE is regional.
Okay.
And so that's where we will offer our biblical degrees and all that through.
Okay, and you are accredited with ABHE or TRAX or both?
Pending for both, yes.
We contacted both of those accrediting agencies. Neither have accredited the school, and the TRAX rep told us nothing from Carver Christian is even pending. So after our interview on Wednesday with President Hollins.
So is school going to start in September?
September the 6th is our goal.
Today, we questioned him about the pending accreditation. He admitted the applications have not been made, and he now says they are going to hold off on starting classes.
I mean, students are incredibly vulnerable, especially when they're getting student loans or scholarships, and if they're spending their time and efforts trying to get a college degree, and it turns out that the institution is not accredited or isn't legitimate, that's tragic.
President Hollins says they have under 50 students enrolled and a dozen faculty that they've hired so far, but he says students haven't paid any tuition yet, only application fees. The public relations director for the school, Sonia Turner, told me today that the school's unique religious affiliation and position has caused some holdup with those governing agencies. Back to you.
Thank you, Julia. A school can hold classes without accreditation, and Carver Christian told us that they plan to try to get that accreditation in the future before the first student graduated, which at a minimum would be in 2 years. If you have something you'd like us to investigate, send us an email at kltv7investigates@kltv.com.